Hey everybody and welcome back. Now this is some amazing innovation from SmallRig when it comes to their tripod collection. Right here in front of me is the TRIBEX SE tripod, and it has some really cool features that I'd like to talk about today. So let's get into it. First things first, the bag that it comes in feels like it's sturdy, weatherproof, and it's great quality. The tripod fits inside very nicely, and there's also room if you want to put other things in there. It could be anything from microfiber cloths to other photo or tripod related accessories. When I took out the tripod, I instantly felt the build quality. It has some hefty weight to it, but not in a bad way. More in a, this is a true quality product kind of way. Interestingly, the more I used it, the lighter and more natural it started to feel, and it became more comfortable to work with over time. And remember, when you're using a tripod, you actually want it to have a bit of weight. You don't want something flimsy, especially for things like real estate photography, macro work, focus stacking. That extra weight helps keep everything stable and tack sharp. Now the body is made of lightweight aluminum. It weighs around 3.7 kilograms and has a 15 kilogram load capacity. Now SmallRig offers a 4-year warranty on this product, which in itself is mind-blowing and amazing. How many other companies do you know that offer such a good and extended warranty on a product that's meant to be used outdoors and in rugged environments? Probably no one. The tripod has also been tested with a large number of deployment cycles, so you know it's built for long-term use and performance. But if something were to happen, you're covered for 4 years, and that's a relief. And that just goes to show what a great way SmallRig operates. And setting it up, I tried out the X-Clutch single action leg deployment handle. It was very cool with the way that the legs come out and how you lock it in place. Everything comes together really fast, from extending it to its longest range to doing the reverse and turning it back to its original size where it fits in the case in the bag snugly. Now looking at the tripod head itself, it feels extremely well designed. It's solid, it's stable, and when you're adjusting it to different angles, there's a slight firmness to it, but it still moves very smoothly and with precision. It doesn't feel loose or too soft, which is something I've noticed with other tripod heads. It's a hydraulic head that also provides smooth filming with a 6 kilogram max payload, giving you a lot of flexibility when using heavier camera setups without compromising movement or balance. And one of the coolest features about this head is that it self-levels. If you unlock the mechanism that holds it in place, it automatically recenters and returns to a perfectly level position, at least most of the time. And now that might sound like a small thing, but it's actually a huge time saver. If you're using a ball head tripod like I've been doing, you know how tedious it can be. You're constantly adjusting and checking the camera's digital level to make sure everything is aligned. With this system, that whole step is basically eliminated, and it just makes life easier when you're out shooting. Also, adjusting the neck up and down is extremely smooth. On other tripods, that part can be really stiff or jerky. Sometimes you feel like you're forcing it or worrying about damaging something, but with this tripod right here, it honestly feels like a well-oiled machine, and it's so easy to work with. Now, there are a lot of mounting points where you can attach various accessories, which is nice, and the quick release plate feels solid and secure. Overall, the build quality is just top notch. And here's another great feature. You can also adjust the tripod feet, which have screws in case you need to make smaller adjustment on uneven surfaces. It's such a simple feature, but it's one of those small things that's really great to have. Now let's talk about some of the things I would like to see improved in future generations of this tripod. Now these are not big issues, it's just some minor things and a bit of feedback to SmallRig, so they can take the time to improve their products and earn even more satisfied and happy customers. So let's get into that part. Now talking about the X-Clutch single action leg deployment, it's a super cool feature, but it definitely needs some refinement. The handle feels a bit flimsy, and I don't know this, but maybe that's intentional because not everything is meant to be stiff, so it doesn't break that easy. but it comes across as a little too plasticky compared to the rest of the build, which is super high quality and it feels like it's built like a tank. So taking a closer look at the handle, when you rotate the handle down for closing, the locking mechanism doesn't always engage properly. There's a bit of play there and sometimes it doesn't stay locked in. And I remember the first time I tried using the X-clutch mechanism, it did feel a bit awkward and tricky to get the legs to open and close smoothly. But it was just one of those things that where you're not quite sure if you're doing it right. But honestly, that was probably just me getting used to a new system. Now, with that said, the more I used it, the more natural and satisfying it became. It actually got pretty fun to use, and you can really see the potential here of a system like this. It's so innovative, and that deserves to be said. And in total honesty, when I got the hang of it, I couldn't stop using it over and over again. I was just so blown away by its potential. Well done, SmallRig. Now, do any of these things affect my overall thought about this tripod? No, not really. Is there any other tripod I've tried that beats this in terms of flexibility, quality, and design right now? No, this is still the best tripod I've ever used, period. But there are a few minor drawbacks that are worth pointing out, especially if it helps make the next version even better. Now, this tripod is priced at around $500 depending on the retailer. And while that might seem a little steep at first glance, when it comes to photography, protecting your gear, keeping your camera steady, and ensuring everything works reliably, that kind of investment is key. As a working professional, you want to stay focused on the creative side of what you're doing and not be distracted by gear limitations. Having equipment you can trust is a huge part of that, and honestly, spending a bit more upfront for something that delivers on quality and performance is just smart, long-term thinking if you're serious about your craft. But the best thing about SmallRig is, if that a $500 tripod is not your cup of tea, they got a full range of accessories, other tripods, and monopods that are more budget friendly, all while maintaining the same values, build quality, and warranty support that SmallRig offers. But the main point of this video is really to show how SmallRig is pushing the envelope forward. And I think a lot of content creators, including myself, we truly appreciate that. So let me know what you think. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you're new here, make sure to hit that like button and consider subscribing for more gear breakdowns like this. Alright guys, that's it for now, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care now.